Despite everything, I slept amazingly well last night. I didn't, but Akira did it, apparently. Sometimes it's really nice to put your head down somewhere else. Waking up to the sound of seagulls and the waves washing on the shore is really relaxing too. Yeah, I agree with that. I wonder how everybody else in the house is doing. Kimiko is the first one to greet me. You slept in, Akira. What if the incursion happened during the night? Then you'd have woke my ass up, Kimiko. But it didn't, right? I swear, are you ever gonna start taking this job seriously? No. The moment you start taking a job too seriously is the moment you lose.
Write that down, write that down!
I sleep in because I do take this job seriously. How am I supposed to take downtime if, How am I supposed to take down space squids if I'm not well rested? That isn't any good if you're not even awake to get there to where the entanglers are. Space squids. Entangler is the agency-deemed term for those creatures. Yeah, and the agency-deemed term... Wait, that says turn,
What?
not term. I shrug. Whatever then. Space squids, entanglers. Either way, they're disgusting. I will not argue with you about that. Nasty little creatures they are. Nasty little hobbitses.
Huh?
As we continue to talk, someone else stumbles out of their room. Good morning. Masumi's eyes are still very sleepy. She must have a slow start during the day. What's for breakfast? That's up to you. I have to make my own breakfast? You don't make your own breakfast? Even Akira can prepare his own meals. Wait, what do you mean, even Akira? Hey, I'm not that incompetent. Yeah! She gives me a wry smile. Masumi seems stunned. Maybe I can run home and get Mom to prepare me breakfast. You still live with your parents? She's like, what, 18? We're going with 18 to be safe. At your age? Masumi looks really uncomfortable. I just thought it was silly to pay for rent. Don't give her shit. I'm saving up money for my own house, so it's okay to still be staying with them. Yeah? Kimiko seems bemused. Oh, so we have someone who is unemployed and staying with their parents. It's not like that. Wait, she's not unemployed. She works at the agency. I was employed before I came to... Oh, okay, even better. Before I came to the agency. Were you? Well, the town gave me lots of food and stuff for fighting off the incursions that appeared in town. That is a job in my books. That isn't really what you call being employed. Yeah, it is. You earned food and daily necessities in order for doing something. I won't judge you for it. You most certainly are judging her, Kimiko. I moved out as soon as I completed high school and paid my own way through university. Good for you, Kimiko. University? Okay, university means that everybody is definitely old enough. We're good. We're safe. Whew. Masumi looks shocked. Yeah, that's right. Kimiko looks very smug right now. Maybe I should take her down a peg. And Kimiko has never had a boyfriend. Akira? She hasn't? Nope, she's been so busy working her whole life that she never actually went out and made friends with guys. Oh, it's okay, Kimiko. I have no guy friends either. Masumi pats her on the back. Very lightly, at least by her standards. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of comrade. But we are.
Damn.
Comrade... Is there a, Yes, femcel. I think that's the word. Comrades and not having boyfriends. Kimiko looks like she's gonna pull out her own hair. The tables have completely turned on her. I'll show you. I will find a boyfriend soon. And we will never be comrades in not having no boyfriends. Good luck. I'm not sure the tonality Masumi's applying there. I'm sure you'll do your best. I will. Kimiko huffs to herself. Alright. We can't really afford to slack off like this. Yeah, you said I'm not allowed to sleep and yet you're arguing about boyfriends? Our top priority should be to keep an eye on the coastline. Have you ever seen what incursions do at the sea, rookie? No. Incursions cause a lot of gravitational anomalies. You'll see the water roil and swell in unnatural ways if an incursion happens underneath the surface of the water. Those would be the ones you have to watch out for, okay? I understand. This is correct. Thank you, Kimiko. What a pointless addition to the conversation. A lot of the creature types which emerge from incursions are able to survive underwater. Yeah, if they can survive in space. In particulars, entanglers are thought to... Oh, no, maybe they're other planetary. Okay. Entanglers are thought to make the seas their home. Fortunately, the agency has undersea initiatives to deal with these creatures. Call in Aquaman? I have to wait till they get on land to squash them? I'm not sure how effective Masumi would be with underwater combat. Yeah, if they grab you and drag you down, you're toast. Considering her enormous strength, she could probably create riptides strong enough to tear those creatures apart. Mind you, that would probably be just as hazardous to any team members sharing the same space. Yeah, for now you stay on land. Boo? She pouts to herself. I want to squash them as soon as they pop out of their holes. Don't worry about that. My weaponry is capable of operating underwater.
What?
Oh, there's the... I don't even have a drink anymore. I finished it playing Super Smash Bros. Earlier. Leave the underwater ones to me. Boo. It's not fair that Kimiko will be the one to kill them. Yeah, it's not a contest here, Masumi. It doesn't really matter who kills them, as long as they're dead. So, don't worry about it, rookie. Fine. Guess this is okay. She still doesn't look very happy, though. Anyway, oh my gosh. So anyway, door. There should only be some minor incursions until this large-scale event. We should be prepared for when that happens. Masumi, I want to know before we deal with the big incursion. Yeah? Does your power have any limitations that you know of? Is there some way to disable it? Something you need to do to activate it? It's just always there. Good. We need to know each other's limitations if we want to work effectively as a team. This is where... Kimiko! Again! You're contributing nothing to the conversation, Kimiko. Akira covers me until I have enough time to conjure the right weapon for the job. I see. Masumi nods. I'll do my best to work with the both of you. That's the spirit, rookie. Now then, while we're at the beach, why don't we go have a swim? Swimming, yes. Masumi bolts out of the room. I'm gonna go get changed right away. Haven't even eaten breakfast yet. Kimiko just sighs. She would just have to take off those jeans and she'd be ready, right to go. I don't disagree. Aren't you gonna get changed too, Kimiko? In time. I bet you picked a really cute swimsuit.
Damn.
One that really shows off off your bust. Akira, stop that. It's embarrassing enough to have to wear something like that. You have no qualms wearing what you're wearing right now, girl. Well, you could always not swim. You wouldn't have to wear one that way. Of course I'm going. Being on the beach means that we will have the best view of the ocean. That way we can deal with the minor incursions before they become a problem. I'm sure that's your motivation, Kimiko. But I'll stop teasing her about it for now. I guess I'll go get changed too. Can't go walking around in this business suit for work like this. We're wearing a business suit? When's the last time you bought a new suit anyway? We are wearing a suit. I guess we are men in black in that regard. Huh. It's only been 2 years, Kimiko. Yeah, that's not bad. The suit is perfectly fine. It really isn't. Next time we're in the shopping wait. Why is it not fine? I need to know why it's not fine. We'll need to find you some new threads. Kimiko with the slang.
Wow.
I hate clothes shopping. Honestly, you sound like a spoiled child. She lets out an indignant huff. I wonder if I'm your assistant or your mother sometimes. Do you want to be my mommy? I'd be kind of worried if you were actually my mother. She is one of the most terrifying women I've ever met in my life. And yet you still turned out like this.
Wow.
Don't make me relive the lessons on manners she gave me. After some delay, we finally head out to the beach. It's kind of weird that I'm not wearing my suit for a change. That's nice, I guess. The sand between my toes feels like a nice warm massage. Masumi seems delighted too. Not bad. The your lower half is not exactly on your hips there, Masumi. That's begging to fall off.
Let me tell you something!
Trope
Let me
in
tell
there.
you something! Wait!
Just take a smell of the sea. She takes in a deep breath through her nose. So salty. Her bikini is every bit as small as I was imagining it to be. Masumi seems to have no concept of shame at all. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Look at her face! Watching her run and play, she's clearly upset. She's in distress. Run and play is not happening. Despite how strong she is, there's no visible muscle definition at all. Yeah, but she's not like fat or anything. See, she must be so soft all over. Oh, damn. Kimiko. Like that. It is rather nice, yes. Kimiko's bikini is hardly modest either. Maybe she feels like she has to compete with Masumi, the shameless now. Masumi is practically rolling around in the ocean water. She's loving every second of it. She does not look like she's loving every second of it. Kimiko, on the other hand, is concerning herself with other things. We need an umbrella. My skin will burn if I stay in the sun too long. Ooh, good point. I should put on some sunscreen. Would you even need sunscreen, though? You obviously have superhuman resilience, too. I don't want to get too tanned. It will make me look like chocolate.
What? What the fuck?
Okay, whatever you say. Chocolate? Isn't that a bit extreme? No, it really happens. My skin turns a chocolate color. I'm tempted to see what that... yes, please. Curiosity has me. But Kimiko flashes me a dirty look. It has nothing to do with it being dirty. If she goes from white to brown, like, not like cinnamon tan, but like dark chocolate? Milk chocolate? What kind of chocolate are we talking about here? Now what are you imagining, Akira? I wasn't imagining anything. Kimiko sighs heavily. Either way, we need some shade. She begins to activate her ability. Soon enough, an umbrella forms and she stakes it into the sand. There we go. That should give plenty of shade. Your ability is so cool, Kimiko. Yeah, it's kind of busted as fuck. You kind of destroy depending on how fast you can produce that shit, you kind of destroy the entire global economy. You can produce things from nothing. You could produce and sell Lamborghinis for $5. I wish I could make whatever I want with it. It takes a lot of practice to do this. I have to concentrate in order to sustain it. Okay, good to know. What you're seeing is the end product of my training, not all the hard work that went into it. That's a good point. But, thank you. Yeah. Still, I want to be able to make things like that too. What would you make? A beach ball? Or an inflatable tube so I can rest easy on the waves? Kimiko just shakes her head. That seems like something trivial to use it on. Hey, if it makes her happy. Not at all. I'm gonna go enjoy the water. Wait, you just made the umbrella. Okay, have fun. I need to use some sunscreen now. Masumi begins to settle under the umbrella. She reaches over to the sunscreen Kimiko left there.
Jesus Christ.
She squeezes on the bottle too hard, squirting it all over herself, I'm sure. Oops, sprayed everywhere, yeah. Masumi, she doesn't seem bothered by that at all. Yeah, I've never seen sunscreen like that before. That is not sunscreen. Sunscreen. That might have been a Freudian slip. With some effort, she begins rubbing it into her pale skin. Wait, Masumi. She stops mid-rubbing. Akira, my boy. Bold move, I like it. Do you want me to rub it on? It looks like you're having a bit of trouble controlling your strength. Oh, thank you, Akira. She happily hands the bottle over to me. I cover my hands with just enough sunscreen. Do my chest first. No problem. I begin to rub the sunscreen gently. Masumi seems completely oblivious to how inappropriate it looks. That tickles. She giggles a bit as my fingers slip across her skin. Should I use more? Akira, my guy. This might be the first competent protagonist we've ever had. It's a first. It's a brand new first. Should I use more pressure? It's okay. She really is as soft as I imagined her to be. Her body feels amazing to my hands. You have a good technique, Akira.
What?
Ay. Shameless. Just shameless. You're rubbing it in just right. The sun won't be able to get me now. Yeah, we need to make sure he doesn't turn you into chocolate. Mind you, I kind of would like to see it. This is good enough for now. Do my back, too. She rolls over, showing her back to me. Her tiny bikini bottom is hugging her curves quite tightly. I can't help but be tempted to make one of my fingers slip a little bit. Wow, Akira! But I'd best not do anything to upset her. After all, we're only co-workers. Do you see her lying there like that, Akira? That's not by accident. For now, at least. This feels pretty nice. My back gets a bit stiff sometimes. It does? Just sometimes. But your hands are like magic. I'm not really doing anything special. Well, what I'm really doing is taking my time to have a good feel. But she doesn't need to know that. Could you go a little bit lower? Lower, you say? I look down. We need to sunscreen that part too. What part, Masumi? We don't want it to get burned, do we? Not at all, not at all. I'm not sure who's seducing who here. I've lost the plot a little bit. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to be really careful here. Why? Because invariably, Kimiko's gonna come running up. If Kimiko comes back and sees me handling her like that, yeah, she'd probably blow a fuse. I'm half decent at dodging, but if she pulled out her rail gun... Akira, what are you doing? She's looming over me now. I was putting on sunscreen. Get out of the way, I'll do it for you. Oh, I got an achievement for working hard while patrolling the beach. The phrasing, I'm sure, was intentional. That's pretty good. The afternoon after that passes quietly and with no fanfare. Despite watching the water the entire time, not a single incursion appears. It's eerily calm. There has to be a reason behind all of it. Yet I cannot understand why these incursions even happen in the first place. Most info on them is kept under lock and key. Masumi seems to be pouting. I wanted to squash some space squids. Don't you start calling them space squids too. They're entanglers, that is their official name. I reckon Masumi has the right idea. Space squids are the perfect name. I swear you're a bad influence on her already. We're gonna have to do something to fix this. But I'm not broken. No, we really must put you on the right path. Despite being prudent as ever, Kimiko did look like she had fun today. She does not seem to relax around Masumi, but I think they'll be able to meet a certain equilibrium. We'll just have to see how things work out from here. I guess it's time to go back to the house. For now. It will be harder to see any incursions during the night. I think the moon will be out tonight. There's that at least. Should be a little easier then. Just remember to remain vigilant. There should be some alarms set up around the coastline which detect any anomalous activity. But keep in mind that nothing beats a good pair of eyes. This is completely true. I've never been that good with technology. Everything seems to break at me at the worst damn moment. What should we do to pass the time then? Kimiko should teach me how she uses her ability. You said that you practiced a lot to do that, right? Yeah? So show me how to do it. Sorry, I was born with this power. I can't really teach it to anyone. It would be like trying to teach someone how to have super strength. Oh. You lead me on. Masumi pouts. No, Masumi, you're just stupid a little bit. We still didn't get that beach ball, too. I'll conjure one for you tomorrow. Really? Thanks, Kimiko. It seems to have placated her for now. I still think what you do is really cool, though. It can be useful at times. Immensely. All I can do is hit things really hard. It's fun and all, but I'd like to be creative like you. Grass is greener, Masumi. Easy there, rookie. Everybody has their own skills to contribute. Yeah, grass is greener. I don't really have any special powers at all, yet I'm still here. Akira is always walking on the edge, though. The agency has been really close to terminating his contract multiple times. You're a rebel, Akira? I just have trouble following orders sometimes. That would be really underselling it. There was one time, he helped himself to an extremely valuable bottle of whiskey after a mass incursion. That bottle was gonna be broken in the chaos anyway. Yeah, what the hell? If I didn't drink it, the sun would have just evaporated it. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Always a flimsy justification. I got the job done, right? With a lot of collateral damage, yes. Oh shit, we're a superhero. Wow, you're so cool, Akira. Way to be, Masumi. Way to be. No, he isn't. Spend some time with him and you'll see just how uncool he is. I think he's pretty cool. Masumi has the right idea. I'm the coolest agent they have. How else do I keep getting away with it? It's then that Kimiko flashes me a look. Yeah, I know. I already know how I keep getting away with it. Maybe I shouldn't push my luck for now. We can't just keep standing out here. Let's head back. Masumi quickly runs on ahead. Kimiko, however, hangs back. Something on your mind? Not at all. I just wanted to enjoy the beach for a little longer. I can stay here if you want. You never know if an incursion might pop up at this very moment. Absolutely. She sits down in the sand, her conjured umbrella still standing strong. I had a lot of fun today, in spite of myself. We're supposed to be on a mission, I know. What's wrong with cutting loose a bit? Come on, you know exactly why I'm here. I'm the one who's supposed to be keeping you in check. And yet, you keep pushing it, and I never actually do anything to stop it. You can do that anytime you want, you know. I will when I feel like it. Despite everything, I know you're a valuable asset to the agency. And, well, we have a weird friendship of sorts, don't we? Yeah, calling it a friendship is weird. You never know where everything might go in the future. I'd like to keep doing what I'm doing. Killing space squids is kinda fun. Entanglers. Space squids. Entangler. She's never gonna concede this point, I feel. Enough lingering around. Her umbrella disappears in a flash of light.
Ah, the light.
Let's keep an eye on the rookie and make sure she doesn't do anything to get up to any mischief. That was supposed to be my job. Oh well. Maybe it's time to do a better job of it then. Yeah, come on, the sun is setting. As I look back across the horizon, I can't help but enjoy the sight for a moment. The sky might be filled to the brim with incursions within a day or two. I'd better enjoy the peace while it lasts. However, Kimiko isn't walking away very fast. For a moment, she just seems to look out to the words. She seems to look out towards the ocean wistfully. Perhaps, just perhaps, I should take her with me somewhere. Just the two of us. Masumi can surely handle herself if anything goes wrong. Want to go for a walk, Kimiko? What do you mean? We have to get back. I just feel like it, that's all. Just me and you? That's right. I do have to keep an eye on you. Flimsy justification, meet flimsy justification. You guys are made for one another. I guess we can go for a walk. Always making it out to be about work. The truth is, I can tell you're very happy to be going with me. We have a little while before sunset. Why don't we find a nice spot to check it out? The beach house does sit near some cliffs. Why not there? Sure, let's go. I need to spend some time with her, I think. I think so too. She's jealous of Masumi being there. I'm pretty sure of that. It was a long walk here. Kimiko seems a little tired, but I'm glad we're here now. Kimiko. What is it, Akira? Just wanted to let you know that I've really enjoyed working with you. You're being sentimental? Did something happen to you? Oh, Akira. You aren't dying or something, are you? Yeah, you don't want to ever elicit that kind of a response. No, nothing like that. I just felt like it needed to be said, that's all. You're scaring me, you know? I swear, you're a hard one to figure out, Akira. Tell me about it. I don't get me at all either. How is anyone else supposed to? To say the least. Despite your amazing ability to get distracted on almost every mission you are sent on, you still manage to find a way to scrape by, just barely. It was like that in high school, too. I only put in the bare minimum I had to. I swear, Akira, how is it that you managed to do anything with your life? Hell if I know. To think that I went through all the effort to go through high school with good grades and studied hard at university, only for you to get by with sheer luck. There's nothing lucky about calculated laziness. If you just tried a little harder, Akira, imagine where you could be by now. It's not like I'm content. It's not like I'm not content with what I have. Besides, I'm only human. Look at what you can do. Whatever you can think of, you can make it a reality. I'm just a guy with a gun battling interdimensional monsters. There's more to me than just this ability. Oh, I don't doubt it, Kimiko. In fact, I can see that. So much more.
Damn!
I wasn't implying that your ability is all there is to you, Kimiko. You're you, and nothing will change that. I don't think that's so true. We change all the time, even if we don't notice it. What is that expression? Day by day nothing changes, but pretty soon everything has? She has a point. She's quite different to the first time we actually met. Sorry, we were supposed to be enjoying this, aren't we? Talk about whatever you want. It doesn't bother me. Well, she slowly begins to settle onto the rock. Oh, I didn't even notice that little anklet that she's got on there. Her golden eyes remain on me the entire time. Akira, I honestly don't know how I feel about you. Oof! 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 You're so confusing. And yet, oh, they got it right this time. She trails off. Miko's waiting outside. Akira, how did it... She trails off. She trials off. Not trails, she trials off as she sees Masumi. When I met you, you were a bother. But somehow, after spending so much time together, don't you think there's something between us? Despite myself, my mouth goes a bit dry after she says that. Where do we go from here, Akira? With Masumi around, I realize that it isn't always going to be the rest of us. Isn't going to be just us for the rest of our days. You could be moved somewhere else around the world. Maybe I could too. This assignment isn't going to last forever. Maybe it will be Masumi who will be reporting on you eventually. That's just inevitable, isn't it? Not the right... No, Akira. You're the smart protagonist. I need you to not be stupid. Of course things will change eventually. We just have to make the most of the time we already have. But how much time do we have left together, Akira? We have plenty of time, I'm sure of it. She grows quiet again, her eyes not leaving mine. Akira, how would you feel if I was assigned somewhere else? I'd miss you. I can say that with absolutely no hesitation. Would you? Would you really, Akira? Why wouldn't I? As much as I hate to admit it, you've become a fixture in my life. Wait, what? No, hate to admit it is not the right phrasing again. It's hard to imagine going back to how things were, you know? I see. You made her cry, you dumbass! I'm very glad. Is she crying? Yeah, you made her cry! Dewy tears begin to trickle down her cheeks, catching the last light of the setting sun. Kimiko? I don't want things to change, Akira. I know this won't last forever. I can't accept that, though. I just can't. I want to get closer to you. I want to be able to finally understand you. What's really lying underneath that confusing exterior of yours? I sit down next to her and put my arm around her shoulder. She trembles a little bit as she sits there. It's okay, Kimiko. We'll work it out when we get there. Will we? You're doing a real shit job of doing the reassurance thing here, Akira. Hey, I'm the man with extraordinary luck, right? We'll find a way to scrape by, somehow. You know what I'm getting? Oh, that line right there made me think of Overly Cautious Hero. In the flashbacks, when he's not the overly cautious hero, but he's like, yeah, we'll figure it out, we'll get by. These days won't end anytime soon. I promise you that. You know what we have not had yet in a Sakura game? Is a death of a character. Like, we've got the two main characters and like one of them gets murked. Haven't had that yet. I hope that they don't. She closes her eyes for a moment. Why am I crying, Akira? I don't understand. Why am I acting like this? Why? She just lies there in my arms, quietly sobbing. I'm not going anywhere, Kimiko. I promise you that I'm not going anywhere. Why do I care so much about where you go? When did I start feeling like this? The two of us just sit there as the stars in the sky begin to show. For now, I'll be here for her. I'm scared of the future too. I don't know what is gonna happen. But I have to stay by her side, no matter what happens. After a while, we return to the beach house. Masumi is waiting there for us. Welcome back. Where did you two go? I looked back at the beach, but neither of you were there. We went for a walk. Oh, I want to go for a walk. Kimiko just stays quiet. Why are your eyes red, Kimiko? They're not red. But they are. Really, they aren't. Please don't worry about me.
Huh?
Who the hell is Happy? She's a shapeshifter. She's actually an alien. Her name is Happy. Or Happy from fucking... the Marvel Universe is here. Everybody's here. I need to change the topic so she leaves Kimiko alone. Hey, Rookie. Yeah? Want me to tell you some stories about my time in the agency? Yes, please. Masumi excitedly plops herself into a chair. I want to hear everything. What's the coolest thing you've ever done? I've ever done? That's a hard question. He doesn't really do cool things so much as disobedient things. That's cool if you're a rebel, if you're a punk rebel. Like the time we used a roller as a weapon? Like, Roller! A roller? Oh, no. But my use of the roller was way cooler than yours, Akira. An incursion species which rolls towards its enemies before detonating is a bomb. So it's a baneling. It's a baneling. Best dealt with at a distance. Else it causes serious damage. I had no choice. I either threw that thing or it blew up in my face. What shocks me is you can simply look back at these things with complete indifference. If I were holding on to one of those things, I would be doing my best to forget about the whole experience. I want to use a roller as a weapon too. I really don't think you should. Their detonations would probably injure even you, Masumi. Oh. I want to do fun things too, though. Don't worry, you'll get your chance soon enough. Life or death situations. Fun. Not necessarily the same thing. Not a great overlap. One of the unfortunate parts of our job is that something completely unexpected will happen, and you'll probably have to do something really stupid in order to get out alive. I can't wait. I'll squish them all. Some tiny part of me feels sorry for these extra-dimensional invaders. Nope, no part of me does. The girls seem to absolutely love stepping on them. It's like how a kid would be with an ant's nest. Except the kid is smashing them with a magnifying glass instead of burning them. If she's squashing space squids, though, I have no complaint. Sometimes you'll need to approach a situation with a plan other than squashing everything. But that plan's worked so well when in my hometown. I don't know what incursion species you've encountered, but the most straightforward approach isn't always going to be the solution. Kimiko's right on this one. You're going to need to be creative if you want to beat everything. What if you encountered a species which flies or something? I'll jump after it. Let's presume you aren't able to catch it by jumping. What will you do then? Throw shit at it. Throw something. See, this is easy. I guess that would work. But have you thought about how to throw things? I don't understand the question either. Pick them up and throw... Yeah, I genuinely don't understand the question. I think you missed my point completely. She looks mystified. So am I. I'm with you, Masumi. Is there a correct way to throw things? Yeah. I think I know the point you're trying to make, Akira. Have you seen any sports where things are thrown, Masumi? They used to play baseball in my town before the fields got torn up. As you might observe there's always a certain technique to those sports. Throwing javelins, shot put, softballs. The principle behind it is the understanding of the mechanisms of your body and exploiting it for maximum effect. The same thing applies to other things too. If all you do is swipe your hand at an opponent, it's not going to be particularly effective. Superman does not need to worry about how you are supposed to throw a baseball correctly. He can launch it so hard that it'll land in the sun. Akira, you're not making any sense. What you need is technique. If you actually combine technique with enormous strength, you could be a terrifying opponent to deal with. Yeah, but not for throwing shit. Learn martial arts or something. Masumi's eyes light up. I see what you mean. If I might add to that, when I conjure my objects, I also have to consider how to form the object I want. For a gun, I have to memorize how a gun actually works. While I could theoretically do without it, it's far more effective to do so. I understand you. I don't. You've lost me again. Might be a little hard for me to practice. She has a point there. If she actually threw a punch at full force, it would probably create a shockwave. I don't know the upper limits of her strength. I mean, you could probably... Does the agency not have, like, a gym where you can load up, like, 10,000 pounds onto a barbell and see what happens? Not to the barbell, to her being able to bench it, or squat it, or lift it up Saitama style. Let's not worry about it for now. The agency has facilities to help you train. Yeah, see? Trope, I got it down pat. There is no trope that I can't immediately predict. We'll do it. No problem. Masumi seems content. I hope my town's doing okay while I'm away. The agency said they would set up an outpost there to deal with incursions. You shouldn't worry. The agency looks after its own. Unless you're an agent who completes every mission, in which case you're on the ropes most of the time. Alright. I was worried when they told me that they wanted to offer me a job, but I got paired up with you two. And you're not so scary. How exactly would she be afraid of anyone? Who knows. It's kinda nice to be around people who get me too. What do you mean? My strength was no secret in town. But even so, no matter how nice I was to everyone, I think they were scared of me. Reasonable reaction. Oh. That's not See? I can... this game. It feels like I wrote it. In another life, I am Winged Cloud. It's not exactly unreasonable. I don't like that feeling. What I wanted to do was make everyone smile and keep them safe. But even with all of this strength, it seems like I can't do that. You shouldn't worry about it too much. With your gift, you're helping a lot of people. Yeah. I know how hard it can be if you're different. Masumi seems to... Wait, why do you know that, Akira? What are you talking about? It seems akin to a demigod compared to the average person. I'm gonna go to bed early. We need our strength to be able to fight off the incursions. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's been a long day. See you all in the morning. Sure thing. Understood. Good night. I wonder when the incursions will arrive. I just hope we'll be ready. Alright, I think the incursions are probably likely to start here, so I'm going to call it a part here, and when we come back next time, incursions, and maybe, hopefully, some finality to the plot, because we're already 4 parts in. This is one of the longer ones, I think. Till next time, guys. Later.